Hello everyone! Welcome to a special English learning video. This video will help you improve your speaking skills. We will tell a beautiful story, sentence by sentence. Please pause the video after each sentence and repeat after me. Today, we begin a long story. It is about a college student. She loses her most important thing on the subway. She meets many new people while trying to find it. In the end, she finds not only her phone, but also a new life. Let's begin the story. My name is Emma Johnson. I'm a college student in New York City. I study fine art at a major university. I take the subway to school every single morning. The subway is fast, but it is often crowded. That particular Tuesday morning started like my worst nightmare. I woke up very late. My alarm did not ring. I jumped out of bed. I did not have time for coffee. I grabbed my heavy art bag and I ran out the door. I ran all the way to the subway station. I felt completely stressed. The train arrived immediately. I rushed inside. The subway car was packed with people. It was impossible to move. I found a small space near the door. I held on to the yellow pole. My phone, my newest iPhone, was in my jacket pocket. I always kept it there for safety. It was a silly habit. I thought, I must not lose my phone today. The train rattled loudly. The journey felt very long. Finally, the train stopped at my station, University Stop. I had to push hard through the crowd. I said, "Excuse me," many times. I was in a great hurry. I pushed through the turnstile and ran up the first set of stairs. I reached for my jacket pocket to check the time. My pocket was completely empty. I reached deeper. Nothing. My heart stopped completely. I felt cold air in my lungs. My phone was gone. It was a feeling of instant panic. All my school notes were on that phone. My entire photo portfolio was there. My contacts, my favorite music, everything was lost. I ran back down to the subway platform immediately. The train was already gone. It had left the station. I saw a station worker in a bright orange vest. I raced over to him. "Sir, I lost my phone on that train." He looked tired. "Sorry, miss," he said. "Lost phones are very hard to find. You can try the Lost and Found office downtown." I felt terrible. My day was ruined. I could not contact my art professor. I asked myself, how could I be so careless? I am a grown woman. But I made a decision. I will not give up. I will find my phone. First, I followed the worker's advice. I took another train downtown to the Central Lost and Found office. A kind old woman named Martha worked behind the counter. She had silver hair and a gentle smile. I told her my story. She listened patiently. She looked through 3 large, dusty boxes of lost items. "I am sorry, dear," she said softly. "No phones came in today. You must check back tomorrow. People bring things later, after their shifts." I thanked her. I walked around the huge subway station again. I asked dozens of people. I asked the newspaper vendor. I asked the cleaners. Nobody had seen my phone. I felt the hope leaving me. Then I had an important idea, a simple, logical idea. Maybe someone found my phone. Maybe that person was trying to return it to me. I needed to use another phone to call my number. I saw a small, cozy coffee shop across the street. It was called The Daily Grind. I went inside. The air smelled like strong coffee and cinnamon. The owner was a kind, middle-aged man. His name was Carlos. I walked up to the counter. My voice was shaking. "Excuse me, sir," I said. "I lost my phone. Could I use your phone just to call my number once?" "Of course," Carlos said immediately. He handed me his phone. "What happened?" he asked gently. I told him the whole long, miserable story. He listened with great care. When he finished, Carlos looked at me. "You know what, Emma?" Carlos said with a small smile. "My nephew works for the subway. He works in the main control room. Maybe he can help you. He knows all the systems." I could not believe my luck. My hope returned instantly. Carlos called his nephew. His nephew's name was Alex. He agreed to meet me after he finished his work shift at 6 p.m. I felt truly happy for the first time that day. Alex met me at the coffee shop exactly at 6 p.m. He was about my age. He had very kind, friendly eyes. He had a warm, reassuring smile. He wore the uniform of a subway technician. "You know what, Emma?" Carlos said with a small smile. "My nephew works for the subway. He works in the main control room. Maybe he can help you. He knows all the systems." I could not believe my luck. My hope returned instantly. Carlos called his nephew. His nephew's name was Alex. He agreed to meet me after he finished his work shift at 6 p.m. I felt truly happy for the first time that day. Alex met me at the coffee shop exactly at 6 p.m. He was about my age. He had very kind, friendly eyes. He had a warm, reassuring smile. He wore the uniform of a subway technician. "You know what, Emma?" Carlos said with a small smile. "My nephew works for the subway. He works in the main control room. Maybe he can help you. He knows all the systems." I could not believe my luck. My hope returned instantly. Carlos called his nephew. His nephew's name was Alex. He agreed to meet me after he finished his work shift at 6 p.m. I felt truly happy for the first time that day. Alex met me at the coffee shop exactly at 6 p.m. He was about my age. He had very kind, friendly eyes. He had a warm, reassuring smile. He wore the uniform of a subway technician. "Carlos told me about your phone, Emma. I work in the subway control room. We have access to the security cameras." My heart jumped inside my chest. "Can you check the cameras, please?" I asked. "I can try, but I need precise details." I told him everything: the train number, the exact time, the direction, and what I was wearing, a red jacket. "Come with me," Alex said. "Let me show you something incredible." We walked from the coffee shop back to the subway station. He took me to a small, hidden door. The door was marked "Staff Only." He used a special key card. The lock clicked. We walked down a long, white hallway. It was totally silent down there. This is where we watch the trains. We keep millions of people safe every day. The control room was amazing. It was a huge room. There were dozens of large video screens on the wall. The screens showed every single part of the subway system. "Look," I pointed to one screen. "That is the platform where I got off this morning." Alex started the recording. He used his keyboard to find the right train and the right time. We watched the screen very carefully. The train arrived. The car was showed was very crowded. People pushed everywhere. Then we saw something important. A tall man in a blue jacket stood very close to me. When the train stopped, the man moved quickly. He bumped into me hard. Alex made the video play slower, super slow motion. We saw my jacket pocket. We saw my phone fall out. It hit the floor and slid under a seat. "There!" I shouted. My phone fell out. We watched what happened next. A teenage girl with a large backpack was sitting near the spot. She saw the phone. She picked up my phone. She looked around the crowded car, but I was already walking up the stairs. The girl did not keep the phone. She wanted to help. She took a piece of paper and a pen from her backpack. She wrote something quickly on it. Then she stuck the note on the subway wall near the door. "Can you zoom closer on that note?" I asked. Alex made the picture much bigger. The note said, "Found phone. Owner, please come to Central Park tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will wait by the big fountain. Sarah." "What a smart and kind girl," I said. "Her name is Sarah." Alex looked at the clock. "It is already very late evening." "But what if someone else takes the note down?" I worried. "Do not worry," Alex said. "Let's go check the wall right now." We went to the platform quickly. Alex showed me the exact spot where Sarah put the note. The wall was empty. The note was gone. "Oh no," I said sadly. "Someone took it down. She will not know I saw it." We were back in the quiet, amazing control room. The wall was empty. The first note was gone. My hope dropped instantly. "What if someone took the phone from Sarah too?" I said, panicking again. Alex saw the worry in my eyes. He spoke calmly. "Emma, we do not give up," Alex said. "Sarah is a good person. Good people do not give up." He had a brilliant idea. "We can check the cameras again. Sarah is smart. Maybe she returned to the wall." We looked at the clock. It was now 7:30 p.m. Alex went back to the huge screen. He searched the camera recordings from the platform for the whole afternoon. He set the video to play faster at 4x speed. We watched hours of people rushing by. Then Alex shouted, "Look, there she is, at 5:15 p.m. The screen showed Sarah returning to the wall. She looked disappointed. She saw the spot was empty. She did not leave. She stood there for a whole minute. Then she took out a different piece of paper. It was bigger and thicker. She wrote something new on it. This time, she walked away from the wall. She walked to the main station notice board, the big, glass-covered one. She opened the glass door and pushed the new note onto the board. "She put it on the notice board," I shouted. "The place everyone looks." "We must go," Alex said. "The notice board is much safer than the wall." We ran out of the control room. We ran through the silent, staff-only hallways. We ran back to the main station platform. We arrived at the large notice board, and there it was. The white paper was stuck right in the center. The writing was clear and bold. "Found phone. Owner, please come to Central Park tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will wait by the big fountain. Sarah." "Perfect," I said, taking a photo of the note with Alex's phone. "She is committed. She is amazing. Now I know exactly where and when to meet her." We looked at each other. The stress was gone. The worry was replaced by excitement. "Thank you, Alex," I said. "You saved me. You helped me find her." Alex smiled. "We are a good team, Emma. We will find the phone together tomorrow." The next day, Wednesday, I woke up early. I felt calm and ready. I met Alex at the Daily Grind coffee shop. Carlos, the owner, looked happy to see us. He gave us free hot coffee and 2 pastries. "Good luck, kids," Carlos said. "Go find that phone." We sat and talked for 20 minutes. We talked about more than the phone. I told Alex about my art school. I told him about my dream to be a painter. Alex told me about his job in the subway. He said he worked there for stability, but his true passion was music. "I am a musician," Alex said. I play guitar and I write songs." I realized Alex was not just a subway worker. He was a creative person, like me. "Are you nervous now?" Alex asked. "A little," I said. "What if Sarah comes early? What if she comes late?" "She will come," Alex said, reassuring me. "She worked too hard to help you to miss it now. She is reliable." We took the train to Central Park. We arrived at the park at 2:40 p.m. The park was beautiful. The big fountain was easy to find. We found a quiet bench to wait. We talked about music and art. We shared a second pastry. The time flew by. At exactly 3 p.m., I saw a girl walking toward the fountain. She had a large, colorful backpack. She looked around carefully. "That's her," I said, pointing. "That is Sarah." Sarah sat on a stone wall. She took out my phone. She held it up slightly so the owner could see it. Alex stood beside me. We walked up to her together. "Excuse me," I said softly. "Are you Sarah?" The girl looked up. Her eyes got wide with surprise. "I think you found my phone." "Yes, I am Sarah." "This is your phone?" "Yes, that is absolutely mine," I said happily. Thank you so much for keeping it safe." Sarah smiled. "I put up 2 notes to make sure you saw it. I was worried." Alex explained everything to Sarah. "We saw your first note on the subway camera. Then we saw you put the second note on the notice board." Sarah looked completely surprised. "Camera? You work for the subway?" I explained the whole story, how I lost my phone, how I met the kind Carlos, and how Alex helped us find her through the cameras. "You are smart to leave notes," I said. "Thank you for not giving up." "You don't need to thank me," Sarah said. "I'm just happy to help. I wanted to do something special." I felt an instant connection to Sarah. She was kind, brave, and persistent. "Sarah," I asked, "do you like art? Do you like to draw?" "Yes," she said. "I love to draw, but I'm not very good." "Everyone can learn art. I go to art school. Would you like to teach you? I can give you lessons for free." Sarah's face lit up with excitement. "Really? You would do that?" "Of course," I said. "You helped me so much." Alex spoke up next. "Sarah, do you like music too?" "I love music. I play guitar in my bedroom." "I'm a musician," Alex said. "I write songs. Maybe we can all be friends. We can start a creative group." 2 days ago, I lost my phone. I felt terrible, alone, and hopeless. Today, I found my phone. I found the most amazing new friends. Alex became much more than a friend. He was kind, funny, and talented. We shared a passion for creativity. Sarah felt like the younger sister I never had. She was smart and creative. I loved teaching her art. I looked at Alex and Sarah. "You know what?" I said. "Losing my phone was the best thing that ever happened to me." "Why?" Sarah asked, confused. "Because it brought us all together. I found friendship and I found love." Alex took my hand warmly, and I found the most amazing, persistent girl in New York City. Sarah laughed loudly, and I found the best art teacher and the coolest musician in the world. We sat together on the park bench for a long time. We watched the sunset paint the sky over the city. My phone was safe in my pocket. My heart was full of joy. Sometimes when you lose something you think you need, you find something much, much better. I hope you enjoyed this long story of lost connections and new beginnings. We used the simple past tense and simple present tense to make the story clear and fun for shadowing. Now it's your turn to practice. Question 1. Why did Emma think losing her phone was the best thing that ever happened? Use one full sentence to describe the reason. Question 2. Name one thing that Emma offered to teach Sarah and one thing Alex liked to do. Write your answers in the comments below. We love to read your sentences. If this story helped you practice the shadowing technique and improve your English confidence, please like this video right now. And to make sure you do not miss our next long English story, subscribe to Stars Fin and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for learning English with us. We see you again in the next video.